Good afternoon, everyone. I am the infamous Miss Rhoda Young Live, where right now I'm out here with Miss Vanessa Brown, who want everyone to know what's going on with her situation here in Chesapeake, Virginia. Miss Vanessa Brown has been affected by the COVID-19. Due to the COVID-19, she planned the event at this location. Once she planned the event at this location, October the 31st of 2020, the governor came in and changed the rules and regulations. He imposed a rule where there can only be 25 people inside a building. But Ms. Vanessa had already reserved this location. She contacted the owner of this building and said, due to the governor changing the stipulations of how many people can gather in one building, she was asking the lady, can she have a refund because she no longer need a building this size if she only can bring 25 people. Miss Vanessa informed me that she have more than 25 people just in her family alone. Miss Vanessa alleged at this location, the lady said, don't worry about it. You can bring all the people you want to. Just don't tell the city how many people you're going to have in this building. When Miss Vanessa went down there to get her ABC license, the city recognized how many people she was expecting to have at this event. They informed Miss Vanessa that no, we're not going to issue you a permit because we're not allowing that many people to gather inside of one establishment. Miss Vanessa contacted the owner of this establishment once again, and the lady refused to give her a refund. Right now, I am outside the location where Miss Vanessa had planned her event at, and she's fed up. So she got in contact with Rhoda Young Live and got me to come out to Chesapeake, Virginia to share her story of what's really going on here in Chesapeake, Virginia. I am the infamous Miss Rhoda Young Live, where you do see it here first, before Wavy News 10, Channel 3, and also Channel 13 News. And we are on the scene of it. Good afternoon, Miss Vanessa. Good afternoon. How you do?
Good afternoon. How you doing, Miss Rhoda?
I'm doing well. I'm gonna turn the camera around this way. They can hear you better. And
Okay.
thank you for taking your mask off. Can you explain to us? You can walk up a little closer to the camera. Can you explain to us what's going on with this situation here, and why did you get in contact with Rhoda Young Live to share your story?
Well, Miss Rhoda, like I've told you several times, I have made contact with the owner of this building by phone and by text message.
Okay.
And when I went down to the ABC location to get my license,
Okay.
the lady said, "No way, we're not going to issue this license to you." So from that point, I was informed that I needed to contact one of the agents from the Bureau of the Law Enforcement.
Okay.
So when I contacted him and I told him the entire story, he was livid. He was very upset. He said, "Have her to call me because this cannot take place." So I called Ms. Saunders, and I informed her that she needed to contact the agent from the Bureau of Enforcement.
Okay.
So she called me back, but I told my daughter, I said, let's wait. I said, I'm going to record this conversation because at this point, something seemed kind of sneaky to me.
Do you have the recording with you?
Yes, I have the recording with me.
Do you know where it's at?
Yes, it's in my phone.
Do you have your phone on you right
I
now?
have my phone with me.
Okay, awesome. We're going to get to the recording, guys. We have the receipts. Okay, so what type of event were you planning, and what date did you reserve this building?
I reserved this building for December the 19th because I will be turning 50 on the 22nd.
Okay.
And like I told her, once you turn 50, I don't want to have an event 3 or 4 months down the line. It's gone. Your birthday is totally over.
Right.
So that's what I rented this venue for.
So when you rented the venue, how many people did you tell her you was going to have at your event?
I told her between 75 and 100 people.
Okay.
That's what I told her.
How much was the deposit down on this location?
I actually put $360 down on this location.
How much was the total payment for this location to have your party?
The total payment was $1,150. Plus, I was going to give her another $450 to do the decorations. So you're talking about I was going to pay almost. I mean, that's a lot of money to have a party.
Was she going to supply the food with all that money and things like that?
No. I was having to supply my own food.
So you paid $375 deposit, $360 deposit. You had to give her another $1,100 and
well, that I hadn't given it to her
right, but
yet.
you was going to give her another $1,100.
Just about, yeah.
Tell me, we want to make sure we get the prices right.
Okay, it was The balance was $790.
Okay.
Plus, it was going to be an additional $450 for the decorations.
Okay, so the total amount for this building, this location to hide a party without the decorations was how much?
$1150.
$1150, and you gave her $360 down to hold and preserve this location.
Yes, ma'am.
This before the Corona-19 stipulation change.
Yes.
So once the governor Northern changed the stipulation of how many people can gather inside a location from 100 to, let's say, 25 people,
yes,
you contacted Miss Sandra. What did you say to Miss Sandra on that day?
I told her, I said, well, what am I going to do because you can only have 25 people. She said, oh, don't worry about it. I have permission to allow you to still rent the building. And I went off that. I mean, that's what she said. She had permission. So I'm believing that she had permission until I went down to the regional office to get the ABC license.
What happened once you got down to the regional office to get the ABC license? What happened then?
The lady was very upset. That's why I ended up having to contact one of the agents from the Bureau of Law Enforcement.
Okay, and when you contacted one of the agents from the Bureau of Law Enforcement, what was the purpose of contacting them?
She wanted me to contact him so that he could know what was actually told to me as far as me saying that she had permission to allow me to have this party here. He also went to state that even if I would have had this party here and didn't get a liquor license, if I would have had that amount of people inside of the building, I could have been in violation, had to go to court, and they would have shut her down. That's what I was told.
Wow. So your main goal was just to get your deposit money back.
That's all I want back is my deposit. So when I recorded the conversation between me and Latrice Saunders, she stated that all you had to do was go down there and tell them you was having 25 people to get the liquor license, and then everything would have been fine. That's a lie. You can't, I'm not gonna lie just to get a liquor license. You can't tell somebody when you're running a business that I should go down there and lie. That's basically what she said.
Right.
And then she also mentioned in the recorded conversation that she had given some deposits back. So my question to her was, why you give one back and can't give all back? I'm not understanding that, because it's not my fault that I have to cancel because of the stipulations that the governor has put in place.
Wow.
Now, mind you, today the governor done cut it from 25 down to 10. Yes.
And so therefore you still will be affected about having your event, because now we can't even have 25 people in a building. We only can have 10 people in a location now. So this is what's going on across the board, guys. It's bigger than what we all think. The situation is bigger than what we think. We got people out here that put their money down on buildings and written establishments, and being that the governor has implemented a law where only 25 people at that time, after she put a deposit down, can be in a location. When she told the lady she will have 100 to 125 to 150 people, the governor stepped in October, the end of October, beginning of November, said, hold up, Norfolk citizens, we're going to have to change the stipulation that only 25 people can gather for the safety of our citizens here in Virginia. She gets in contact with Miss Latrice and asked her for a refund because of the fact that she cannot allow that many people come inside a building. Miss Latrice did not get her money back, and she's really highly upset. You do have the phone recorded. Can we hear that? So why we're here is, the reason we're here is because Miss Latrice needs to refund her money due to the governor saying that people cannot operate outside of her establishment. I understand you might have already spent the money or anything, but you might want to go get a PPA loan or something like that and refund this lady money, because she cannot have the event in your establishment because your establishment is not able to hold the amount of people that your original contract says that she's going to be able to have. So right now we're looking at a breach of contract. All right, here's the recording.
Hello, this is Latrice.
Hey, this is Vanessa.
Hey, how you doing?
Not too good.
Oh, okay. I was calling because I was talking. You gave me a number, and I was telling the guy that I submitted a paper in reference to that, just to try to. But he said that most people, they're going down there because we did tell them ahead of time that we had the venue and we were waiting for people to
official
like
her.
that, they kind of understood.
This is Miss
So
Latrice voice.
Has red flagged the building as of now because he don't even know nothing about the venue that we have because he said this is the first time he heard of the venue, so he wouldn't know anything about it. And so I told him we were just waiting for an email to see what we could able to do because we had so much space and we had 4 units.
That's
And
what I tried to tell the lady that at the ABC regional office, and she was like, it doesn't matter. And I was like, well, I told her that it was 4 separate units.
Yeah, but that's fine. That's fine. I mean, they have red flagged the building at this point, so won't nobody be introduced because we just been having events and opening it up to the people and abiding by the laws. They've been rotating. People are coming at different times and different stuff, and we extending the hours and everything like that. So it's been working. But at this point, with them not knowing and what's going on, because you basically just would have went down there and asked for your ABC license for the 25, and that would have been it. And so
I didn't know that, so that's why I just put the amount up there. I didn't know it.
Right.
That I just had to.
Yeah, because of the governor's orders that said what it said at the point, but at the same time, people have been, just been going down there, as such, and just saying they're having an event, and so that's pretty much it.
Oh, okay.
So at their point, they've been applying online and everything like that. They've been submitting the people that they have coming in because at this point, like I told them, we have so many people that we've been booking in the pandemic. So all we can do is offer a date or try to extend it open, extend the hours, rotate the people, give them extra time, do something, just accommodate the people because we understand everything that's going on. But unfortunately, so many people trying to book in the pandemic, and we're open. We're hurting as well as anybody else at this point because we can't open and do too much. You know what I mean? At this point. So that's what I was telling him, and that we want to abide by the rules. That's not a problem because we want to stay open. It don't matter, if you have 25, at this point, it's not worth the money.
Okay, guys, as you can hear, Miss Vanessa said that's what she's talking about right there. Miss Vanessa saying that she want her money back. She said that she was not going. You was not willing to go to the city and lie about how many people was going to be at your event.
No, I wasn't.
And why you didn't want to lie? Because you was concerned about the coronavirus? What is it?
I mean, lying, that's an offense.
Right.
If I go down there and lie and these agents come out here and see that I lied about it, I'm going to jail. It's not worth going to jail behind, so I don't even know why she came out of her mouth and said what she said. If I would have just went down there and said I was having 25 people.
And you was
just to
clearly
get
having
the license.
125.
Exactly.
So she held your money because you did not go down there and lie to the city and tell them that the event was going to be 25 people and you could have got your ABC license, what I heard.
Exactly.
But you told the truth and you told them going to be 125 people.
No, I told them between 65 and 75 people, which was still over because, it was only 25. But I thought she had permission. That's what she told me. She had permission to rent this building and I could still have that same amount of people.
So where are you and her at today? Is she going to give you your money back or she's still refusing to give your money back?
I've been contacting her since last Friday. I called her phone, no response. I've sent her several text messages since last Friday, and I even told her if she did not have all of the money at one time, I would work with her just to get my deposit back, and still nothing. As of today, I text her, still nothing. She will not respond to me at all.
Can you call her right now while we out here? Once again, guys, we are out here at a small business. What's it called, a galley? Mm-hmm. It's the galley here in Chesapeake where she rented this location to have a party from 65 to 125 people. Due to the COVID-19, the government said we could not do that anymore, and the business owner of this small business is refusing to return her deposit to her.
Hey, Latrice.
Yes.
Hey, this is Vanessa.
Hello.
Hey. Latrice?
Yes.
Hey, did you get any of my text messages?
I talked to you, Miss Vanessa. You said, did I get any of your text messages? We talked.
You say what?
We have talked.
No,
Yes.
we haven't talked since Friday, and you have not responded to any of my messages since Friday. And all I want is my money back.
So, you know what a professional person would do? You wouldn't be doing what you're doing. And
No,
if
a
you
professional.
wanted your money back, you could do exactly what I told you to do.
No, a professional.
Exactly what I told you to do. Like I've talked to all my customers, everybody's going through something. You're not the only one.
Okay, so what should I have done?
You're not the only one that's on the line. I got 20 brides.
What?
Everybody could be worked out except you.
Okay.
Unfortunately, do what you need to do to make yourself feel good. But
Okay.
I'm still a business owner, still a woman of God, still a woman of faith, can do whatever I need to do concerning that. I'll stand up and be counted.
Okay, because all I asked you for was
excuse me. I'm Rhoda.
No excuse.
No. Are you gonna keep her? You saying you gonna keep? Okay.
Come up my business to ask me to talk to me. Y'all call me.
Okay, what we're trying to see, are you gonna? No, you unprofessional by not giving her money back.
I know you.
Yeah, okay, we good, but we're trying to see. I don't know you. I'm trying to see, are you?
Do you know me?
No, I don't know you.
I have a contract.
No, right, but right now you're going against your contract. Your contract, you're going against your. You can't listen. You refusing to listen. You only talking. You talking. You blowing smoke. You blowing smoke. No. Your contract states that she was going to have 65 to 125 people. She hung up. Her contract states that, see, she don't want to listen. Her contract states that she was going to have 60 to 125 people.
No, 100 people.
Her contract states that she was going to have 100 people. Since she want to talk about her contract, let's go there. No, I don't know you. And since you know I'm live, I don't know you. Your contract states that she was going to have 100 people. Right now, you are in breach of your contract because your building is not allowed to have 100 people in it. You only can have 10 people in your building. So therefore, right now, Miss what's her name? Latrice, you are in breach of your own contract since you want to talk about contract. Right now, you got yourself set up where you can be sued because you are in breach of your own contract. You clearly said your contract. So let's go with your contract. It states that she's going to have 100 people. Right now, according to the Virginia state law, this building that you're in is not allowed to have no more people in there but 10. So you are in breach of your own contract. And I would, if I was you, I would see her in court because she's saying what she just said to you is everybody got to take a loss. Everybody got to take a loss but you. Why should you keep her money when your building is not able to hold the amount of people she paid you for? You want her to allow you to keep her $360. No, everybody ain't taking the loss. Your ass is the only one winning. Everybody, only one taking the loss is the people who have reserved this location. And I'm Rhoda Young Live, and I'm on the scene of it. Before Wavy News 10, Channel 3, and also Channel 13 News. Just like that. How you doing? Just like that. So she's not, you're the one that's messing up. So what you're going to have to do is, how you doing? What you're going to have to do is go down to the city. How you, Huh?
I'm with the Chesapeake PD on Detective Bellevue.
How you doing, Detective? How you doing? What's going on?
What is that?
Oh, it's a camera.
Okay.
And let me get you off of this.
Okay.
I'm a news reporter.
Okay.
Right now, we have a lady out here complaining. We have a lady out here complaining. She paid this location to have an event on December 19th. It was a contract for 100 people.
Okay.
According to our governor, Mr. Northern, around October, the end of October, the beginning of November, he said that only 25 people can be in one location. She went down there to apply for her liquor license and told the people at the ABC license that it's going to be almost 100 people here. They say, no, you can't have 100 people at this location due to the governor's orders. So she came back and told the owner of this location that she need her money back because she can't have the event no more. So the owner of the event said, why did you tell them that you're going to have 100 people? You should have told them you was going to only have 25 and you could have got your ABC license and still hit the pottage. She said...
She wanted me to lie.
She wanted her to lie. She got the recorder. She got it on the recorder. She said, no, I'm not going to lie to the state and tell them I'm only going to have 25 people there when I'm clearly going to have over 100 people here. So now she had refused to give her money to her. So she called me out here to do an investigative reporter on the situation to bring light of what's really going on behind the scenes at this location. She just spoke with the lady and she said she have a contract with her. I just told the owner who called y'all out here and informed. Guess what? I informed her. I informed her. Yes, you do have a contract with her, but you're in breach of her contract because you states to this lady on your contract she can have 100 people at this location, which she paid you for. But now your building is not can only hold 10 people according to the governor right now. They only can have 10 people. So the people that's in breach of the contract is a lady that owns this establishment. She tells this lady everybody got to take a loss. Who's taking a loss when you keeping her money? So she called me out here to do an investigation like Wavy News 10, Channel 3, also Channel 13 News, I am Channel 9 News, to do an investigation to enlighten what's going on. So the lady say, you on the phone while we record. She said, you know what? You the only one. You the only one giving us issues. Everybody else working it out. So by her saying everybody else working it out, guess what that means? They gonna still know events in here, regardless of what the governor said. And the people that already paid for the thing allegedly gonna still have events, even though it only supposed to be 10 people. At first 25, and they gonna still throw the events. And she wanted her to throw her event still and break the law.
All right. So, I mean, the money stuff is going to be a civil issue.
Yeah.
But now you said you've talked to the owner.
Yeah,
No,
she did.
I've talked to
Yeah,
her.
me too.
But this is the thing. She was refusing to return my calls. She was refusing to answer my texts.
Let me get the phone.
All of that. So the only reason why she answered her phone today was because she probably saw us out here.
Right. She said she knew we out here.
So that's the only reason why she responded. But I do have her on recording that she wanted me to go down to the. She said if you would have just went to the ABC regional office and said you were having 25 people, you would have never had this problem. My thing would have never been red flagged. So on recording, she wanted me to lie and say I only had 25. I was only having 25 people.
Right. And right now she don't call all these police officers out here on this scene for no reason.
No.
The whole time we was on the phone and it's on videotape live. You know what? She was so dumb. Oh shit.
Have y'all been told at all to?
No, that's what I'm gonna tell you.
Hold on,
Okay.
hold on.
Yeah. Nope.
Hold
Nope.
on. I mean, you're pretty excited. You're
Yeah,
raising
I'm
your voice.
sorry.
I feel like I'm being yelled at.
No,
I
I just got a live voice. Oh,
know
sorry.
you're not upset at me right
Yeah.
now. Okay, so.
Nope. Not one time.
Hold on, is it posted with that?
Nope. Nope.
And these units here
Nope.
used to be
Nope.
storage
Nope.
units.
Nope.
And what people do is
Nope.
they rent these out and then they pay the rental fee. This is not her property.
But yeah.
The only reason we're here is they told that there was somebody out here and the business was closed. So we're just here to make sure nobody's breaking any property, nobody's breaking into the business.
That's why she said it,
anything like
because
that.
she didn't
But-
want us to, and I even had to call one of the agents with the Bureau of Law Enforcement when I went to the regional office because they wanted him to know exactly what she was telling me to do.
Yeah.
So I had to talk to an agent, and he was like, "If you have a party there, you're gonna get violated. You're gonna have to go to court, all the nines, But at the same time, she's telling me, "Oh, I got permission for you to rent this building with the amount of people." And I'm like, "Permission from who?" She said, "We got that under control." And I just don't like
I think
for
there's
people.
probably a lot of that going on. That's not isolated to this place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We're only here just because for us on our calls, like
Yeah.
potentially somebody's here to like break into the business.
No, we're
and that's
not.
obviously not the case.
No, she
so.
was just interviewing me because
I didn't get anybody's information.
with this day and time, $360 is that. That was my deposit, and I just want it back. I could do a lot with $360. I could pay a light bill, a phone bill, So just give me my money back. That's all I ask.
Do you mind? I know you had your reporter ID. Just so I'm not the primary. He's the primary officer. I was just in the area. Do you mind if we get like a name and number? Just basic
I don't know what kind of conversation.
Oh,
I'll take care of it, Mike.
Oh,
Don't worry about
yeah.
it. So I don't know what conversation y'all had before I got here, but you guys know why we're here.
She probably called you.
She probably called y'all.
Yeah, I guess they saw on camera somewhere.
Yeah.
And
They-
you guys were here.
Yeah, they probably seen it because I'm live.
And so
I'm live.
Oh, is that where she's on?
Yeah, come live. Yeah, we live. Reporting live.
Yeah.
But we don't have no problem leaving. I just came out here to meet her.
I even
She,
told her.
I will say this: I don't want to see any issues with y'all. She's on the way here.
Okay.
But we can't. I don't have the authority to tell you to leave. But at the same
Okay,
time,
we're finished.
We
anyway.
finished.
Okay.
Y'all, we're done.
If you guys did what y'all had to do, then
Yeah.
all we'll say is,
Yeah.
it's not really.
It's no trespassing sign. She never asked us to leave. So even on the phone, she never asked us to leave the property. But we have no problem leaving the property. And honey, guess what? If you ain't at the next red light, you too late. Bye bye. We out of here. Just like that.